Hi. So I have not been very good about uploading, and so I'm gonna rip the band-aid off and say I'm not gonna stick to a schedule because I feel like that adds more pressure, and I just don't want to promise something that I can't commit to. I know I don't have like thousands of followers or subscribers, but I still don't want to commit to something and then not be able to upload it. So I'm just gonna upload whatever's interesting. Plus, I feel like we're in a slow season for my life right now. Like, nothing's really happening. All of the fun stuff is like done. I don't foresee a lot of exciting things happening, and therefore I will not be able to make a video. And so we're just gonna play it by ear. If something fun comes up, I'll make a video. If something doesn't, well, then I guess I'm going to go radio silent. All of this to say, hello. It's been a while. I did film a video to do a Mad Monster recap. However, I was going to go edit it, and I don't like how I filmed it. So I have to refilm that. And I feel like now that it's a little bit later, I'll be able to get my thoughts out in a much more accurate way. Obviously, that video is coming out months late, but I still want to make it because it was a really fun experience. I was still on that high, and I don't feel like I was able to accurately convey how I was feeling. So that is the plan for that video. So 2 band-aids ripped off. And I think that's it. So how about we just get into what I am doing today? Or what I've been up to. Let me get you. So, since Mad Monster, what has happened? My car had to get put into shop this week. $300 because I had oils on my coils. So that was fixed. Obviously got it back. It's good now. It wasn't that big of a deal. Nothing detrimental. My office at work has been temporarily relocated for construction. So I have been having to drive out an extra 10, sometimes 15 with traffic, minutes. And so I've just been tired. I went to my niece's birthday party, and that was a fun time. She loved her gifts. She has prom. I tried to give her my old maid of honor dress that I have for my friend's wedding because it fit what she wanted. She was like, I want something that's a little low cut and shows some leg. And I was like, perfect. That's exactly my taste. So I tried to let her try it on, but it didn't fit. So it is what it is. That dress is like 2 or 3 years old. It's no wonder it doesn't fit. It probably doesn't even fit me anymore either. So it is what it is. What else? I've been role playing a lot more. I have a lot of interactions on Tumblr. I don't know if anyone ever did that. I don't know if anyone's ever done that on Tumblr, or like if y'all are familiar with like Tumblr roleplay, but I've been doing that a lot. That's been fun. A very nice creative outlet. I love world building and relationship building on there. So that's been really fun. You know, my blog wasn't that popular like this time last year, so I was like nowhere to be seen. But now I have so many interactions and so many great partners, and that's really fun. I've really been enjoying that. Junk journaling, I've been doing that. Regular journaling. It was my dog's birthday party. It was Shorty's birthday party. He had a Beetlejuice themed birthday, and you know, with everything happening, it was just kind of rushed and stuff, like with bills and money. And I've got a new avatar from Lokiya. I gave my little YouTube channel a makeover. Lokiya is someone that makes Twitch emojis for another YouTuber that I watch. And I messaged her and I said, hey, would you be open to making me like just a cute little avatar for my intro, for my avatar, like my actual picture for my you know, like for all of that stuff. And she was like, sure, what do you want? So I told her, and I paid her for it, obviously, and I told her I would give her credit. I'm not sure, she doesn't do commissions typically, like you have to contact her directly, so I can't give but so much credit. Like I can't give like a shop name or anything. So yeah, I think it's pretty cute. It's me holding a little Canadian goose. And right now we're at CVS because I have to do some errand running. Pick up a brush because my hair, I've been making do with the brush I have, but it's not cutting it because I have thick hair. So I gotta pick up a brush, some personal products. There's one more thing. Pick up a brush because my hair, I've been making do with the brush I have, but it's not cutting it because I have thick hair. So I gotta pick up a brush, some personal products. There's one more thing. Pick up a brush because my hair, I've been making do with the brush I have, but it's not cutting it because I have thick hair. So I gotta pick up a brush, some personal products. It was so hard to find a brush for no reason at all. Like, I kept walking up and down the aisles. I was this close to having to ask someone for help, and they were right in front of me. So, yeah. But I got everything. I got the kids Easter cards, and I got a cute little extra one because one of my nieces' birthdays falls on Easter this year. So I got her one with like a little headband, and I'll write her a little birthday message. I know it's probably annoying having your birthday combined with holidays, but like I was thinking, and she's young, like under 5. So it's like, do I want to give her 2 cards or just give her like one like really special card? And I say special because it comes with a little extra. So I decided on the little extra card instead of 2 cards. But yeah. One thing that I did not say when I first started this video is I have a tattoo coming up in May. It will be 5 months. So I was put on a 6-month hiatus by my husband to like save money and cut back. But he also wants to go to a water park for his birthday. So I was like, but that's going to be like at the 6-month mark. Like I have to get it earlier. So I booked one for 5 months. I'm going to the same studio as I did for my Art the Clown one, but I'm going to a different artist. It's an artist that my friend that's an apprentice he kept telling me he wanted me to go to. His name's Chris Jenkins. He works at Ink and Iron. So I met with him last week and put down the design fee because he does design fees instead of deposits, which is totally fine. I had the money anyway, so it's fine. So I did that. Sorry, this car didn't look like it was slowing down behind me. So I put down the design fee, and I am booked in for May 1st. It's going to be on my leg. If any of you guys have seen the movie Velvet Goldmine from 1998, it has Christian Bale and Ewan McGregor, Jonathan Rhys Meyers in it. If you haven't seen it, it's essentially like a really, how do I explain it? Let me start over. There's just a lot of details, okay? It's about this journalist played by Christian Bale named Arthur, and he's put in charge of an article to investigate the faked death stunt of Brian Slade, who is played by Jonathan Rhys Meyers. And Brian Slade had a love affair with another singer. Brian Slade is the David Bowie inspired character. This isn't a biopic, he's just inspired. Let me put that out there. So, inspired. So, Brian Slade had a love affair with Iggy Pop inspired character Kurt Wilde, played by Ewan McGregor. And I've always loved that movie. It was a big movie for me in high school. A lot of my interests, such as I read Oscar Wilde because of that movie. I was more heavily invested in David Bowie because of that movie, and I got interested in David Bowie. I got interested in Placebo because they are in that movie as a rock group. I got more interested in Ewan McGregor as an actor. I really appreciated him a lot in that movie. I had already seen him in Moulin Rouge, and so I watched Velvet Goldmine next, and I really just fell in love with Ewan. It was just a lot of things that movie had introduced me to, and I've been wanting a tattoo for that movie for the longest time. A lot of but never committed, and so I'm getting a tattoo for that movie. Tattoo I'm getting is, there's this pin that is passed down from generation to generation. Starts from Oscar Wilde, goes to Jack Ferry, who is another performer. Jack Ferry passes it down to Brian Slade, who passes it down to Kurt Wilde. It just travels through. And so I'm getting that pin tattooed onto my leg in May, and I'm so stoked. It's gonna be gorgeous, and I'm so excited. I love Chris's work. He's gonna knock it out of the park. I did say my next tattoo would be the elephant, but yeah. But yeah, I have that book, so I might vlog that. That'll be coming up in like a month. Yeah, I guess that's just all I wanted to do in this video, was to have just a really chill talking video. There's like a bunch of shrubs that I have to like lean over. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little update about where I've been, what I've been up to, why I haven't uploaded, and I hope that this was just like a little chill video that you can put on in the background and maybe not think too much about, So yeah, I guess I will see y'all when I see y'all, and I hope I can upload another soon. Hopefully I can redo my Mad Monster video, because now that I've come down from the high. So yeah, hope y'all have a good one. Go check out my new banner and my little icon, and actually my avatar is going to be on the end screen too. So enjoy looking at that. It's so precious. Thank you again, Lokiya. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye!